Hi everyone, I'm Tanaz from foreverconscious.com and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of October 18th. I am very excited to share with you the moon calendar for 2021. It is now available. Each month comes with some artwork and affirmation, and then of course you get the dates and signs for the new and full moon, the eclipses, there's retrograde dates, there's the sun's movement through the zodiac, all there in the calendar for you. If you're interested, I'll put a link below. It's available on Etsy. You can also find it at foreverconscious.com. Very limited quantity available, so if you're interested, I recommend jumping on that. So that's the moon calendar for 2021. All right, so this week we are moving out of the air sign of Libra into the water sign of Scorpio. So from air into water we go. And there has been a lot of intensity all through the month of October. It kind of continues into November and into December. So maybe we're kind of used to it by now, but I'm just saying it as a reminder to really be gentle with yourself. If you're feeling a little stuck, if you're feeling like, you know, there's just this sort of weight on your shoulders or just this feeling of intensity, know you're not alone. There is a lot of heavy energy out there. So just being really, really gentle with yourself. As we move into Scorpio season, we're going to become more aware of our emotions, more aware of our feelings and the world and the feelings of the world around us. When I was looking at the charts for Scorpio season. So by the way, Scorpio season starts this week on the 22nd, 23rd. That'll depend on your time zone of October. So kind of middle in the week, I think that's Thursday, we move into this Scorpio energy. And when I was looking at the charts for Scorpio season, the key word that kind of stood out to me was unraveling. It feels like there's just going to be a lot of things unraveling as we journey through the weeks to come. So that feels like the sort of key word, unraveling. So maybe you'll feel that in your own life. Maybe you'll see that in the world around you. The thing with unraveling is that it can bring its challenges, right? Secrets can come up, things can come to the surface. Something that you've been holding on so tightly can, finally be released from your grip, and that can be both painful and freeing. So I think there's a little bit of both, and we may start feeling that energy as we move through the week, feeling that sense of, needing to let things go, needing to kind of unravel things in your life so you can find that sense of freedom or find that sense of space or reach that place of kind of like bright new beginning, which is kind of what 2020 has been gearing us up to feel. It's this, we're walking into a new portal come December 21st, and so we're going to start feeling that movement towards the new as we wrap up these pretty intense couple of weeks, I guess, that are left in the year, or more than a couple, but we're on the home stretch now of the calendar year. So just again, like I said, being gentle with yourself. So not as intense as last week. Last week we had that new moon. It was very intense energy around that new moon. This week, not so much. As we get into the last week of October, we have a blue moon coming up. I'll talk more about it next week, but you might start feeling it depending how moon sensitive you are. It's a blue moon because it's the second full moon in the calendar month. It falls on the 31st of October, which also happens to be Halloween. And it is a very powerful full moon. It's definitely got some charged energy behind it. So it will feel like a big release. So if you start feeling some things building, maybe you can feel that just before unraveling moment this week. The release is coming on this full moon. It's a pretty, heavy energy behind this full moon. But like I said, you have been working for this, you've been training for this all through 2020 and probably even before that. I know for a lot of people 2020 has been challenging, but we've all faced challenges before. We're all still here. if you're watching this, you're still here. We've made our way through. So just really, trying to be gentle with yourself, trying to hold yourself in balance. Also, I think another thing that might come up for us this week is partnerships. There's a lot of partnership energy happening in the air. Maybe we're thinking about our relationships, the people that we want to associate with, who we're choosing to give our time and energy to, or what we're choosing to give our time and energy to. So there's a little bit of that still lingering in the air this week as well. I know I kind of mentioned that for last week's new moon, but it's still present with us this week. So I hope that was helpful. I'm Tanaz from foreverconscious.com. Thank you so much.